on that mana. A wave crashing, not the biggest one. Would love to try and trim this one before the gank comes across, because now 3 members are there. An instant flash away to TP, the charm, the damage from the hammer. To the skies they go, and first blood they find. A turret shot is enough.
If we can't see his experience as they're going for it, Skimmy.
They're going to look to try and punish this one. This time he has no flash. Out goes the stun. The thunder comes down. The juggling of aggro. It's just too tanky. The shielding, the button to act as a subsidiary to the shock blast. The fight goes down top side as we pan away because there's a bit of a crime. It's a shot down. Contains the idea of going back in once again. As Lisa's being left to his lonesome, gets caught by the Xenoflare. The Soliflare goes on down. Lisa's in trouble. Forced to flash away to lose vision for a second. The Drake is going to get reset. In goes Wintra with the unstoppable force. And absolutely rips apart the jungler off the side of Peas. Rogue flashing forward, bringing back the feathers. As Pentanet explode into life. Yes, Tien gets one. He's taken down the Leona. And Yuri, can he find a way to dart around with this one? Not before Chen flashes across and commits to crime of me, dying for his sins. But a great charm and an even better disengage. One way to get Chayan into this one because he is sorely lagging behind. He needs a miracle at this stage of the game, but they can't find it because Appy's being caught in a side lane. He hits the charm, but it gets kicked and buffered to make sure that he cannot run away. And mana, a TP is enough to deter them. A Solar Flare onto 2, as the Gale Force might have been enough to try and get Chayan out of harm's way. Balcon's looking to just solo kill him. As now they run down the stragglers from the side of Peace. Tien has no mana, he's got a blast cone, but he's got a Malphite right on his head, chucking pebbles and throwing stones. Sticks and stones certainly will break his bones.
The control ward and the ultimate. Dragon's getting low.
Ultimate's flying, no ultimate's landing. Pentanet secured the third dragon of this game, just disengaged. It's been a huge blunder. The Herald's going to come across because Valkyne wants the ward hop. The Stormbringer across the wall as they engage onto Rogue. That's not the target you want. A shock blast, you can see what it's doing, but they need more! Look at Wintra! He is the difference maker, and he's stamped himself into this game as you will not take me down. Yep, forced to burn his ultimate once again, finding it very rough in this side lane to try and do much. As Wintra has been held, but there was no real threat of a steal. Balkan secures it with the smite. The fight is going to break out as the depth charge goes across and knocks up 2, but it's beats against the world as the rest of his team are still, we aren't backing you up. Goes Yuri looking for it, going to get stunned, Stormbringer on his head to store in and back and all over the shows. He does eventually fall on down. To the skies goes Tien, and to the ground does he fall as Rogue goes invulnerable, comes out, smacks you with the cooldowns. But Appy, he's a bit of a vampire. He is life leeching and finding a double kill here. If he can get a triple, this will be huge.
Yeah, I mean, look at Appy. He doesn't have the final charge of the Spirit Rush, but he is going to take down. Kratos is out of this fight, Skimmy. I mean, he's too low to be able to contest, so it's a 4v5 in the favor of Peace.
Double summoners and the ultimate committed. He's still got the stopwatch. Is this the invitation Peace need at the 23-minute mark to stamp themselves back into this game, to deny the soul point?
They've got to go now, Skimmy. I mean, Kratos going to get back.
It's going to get stolen! And they bought themselves crucial time, precious seconds in this one. Beats trying to take out Winter, it's just too tanky. Look at him shrug off all that pain and punishment. The charm goes across. There might be that small concern in the back of their head about what this Appy
flies.
Do or die for them. The Baron is secured. It's too little, too late. Peace was certainly held at bay. Tien, the Soliflare, the instant unstoppable falls, but this time it's duped. And there's the shutdown that Chen is so desperately needed just so he can play the game. The hook goes out, but it does not connect, but they find Rogue anyway. They found 2, and they've only lost 1. How many more can they find in this upset, in this story, in this first game of the series? The shock blast! Oh, so close. So close to taking down a very fragile Xayah. But now Tien is up against it all. Appy trying to cycle through the cooldowns as Balkan jumps in. He's got the GA, they've got the moves, and they've got the ace.
Oh, that fight was absolutely on a knife's edge, Skimmy. You know, despite the 10,000 gold lead, Peace had some great moments in there. You know, Tien managing to use the flash, escaping the unstoppable force, and it looked good there for a second. But Praetor remaining alive on the back end, and Balkan, he's not even in his Guardian Angel. This guy is an absolute monster this game. And Skimmy, I think PGG are going to take game 1.
It's looking to be that way. The respawns, the TPs, the Vision, and the minions. They're on towards the Nexus to stamp this one down. Game 1 belongs to Pentanet. Peace will do whatever they can, but for them, a game that did not go their way, and their sights set on game number 2. and come at the variation of this new Eddie carry. Just feels really like we're going further and further away from the Eddie C archetype, right? We're just basically saying Eddie champions are AP, just fight from afar. And we can look to try and skirmish in that regard. In we go for what could be the first skirmish of this game. 8 minutes in, looking for the first blood. Balkan! He flashed onto his head. The cast to disengage away, but the smite. He's going to eat some fruit and find himself back up at 50% as Balkan is on to the dragon. And we've got a fighter out to break out. Oh, very low. Out goes the bullet time. In goes Yuri, fighting with the Shadow Surge. He's got the reset. He's forced to flash away, going right back into the arms of his team, but set with the haymaker, the suplex over, and he's out of there. Oh, unbelievable there from Beats, the moves and the swagger to pull things out here. The Drake, forget about it. The team fight is all we're after. It's a 4v4 and everybody's low.
Yeah, look at Appy going in, landing the charm. Predator's going to go down here.
Oh my god, look at the Maker Ray! Oh, so close! The cask is enough. The barrel secures it. The solar flare onto 2. They are flirting with danger, so low are their health bars. But Winter finds the double.
Gee, you know, their gauntlet's only 400, but they are 2 dragons up.
Yuri's in trouble. Good inline track here from Lisa. Appy also cutting off the flank as well. TP going to be utilized on that top lane wave. Buying time for this one. Yuri got the Shadow Surge primed and ready to go. Winter jumps in, but automatically falls on down. It's a shutdown as both AP carries find themselves into this game. And Pensinet are forced to scurry away back to the hills.
And I think Winter forgot he's not playing Malphite there, Skimmy. I think we're going to see another fight around this Herald. 10 has quite a good flanking position here.
Oh, Balkan! He's just smite stolen it, but the question is, can they get in the vicinity to even claim it? Or was it just a denial? The Solar Flare goes out, stun! Oh, the Dragon Rage, what was that, Max? It was a thing of beauty. And now they're forced to disengage away, especially now that the Crescent Guard has expired. And Appy's just teasing at the idea of maybe one more pick, but they just can't find it off his entrance into the river. Appy behind enemy lines right now. They haven't spotted him out. He can get the biggest charm, the biggest flank, but the team is already dead. Lisa's down for 28 seconds. And that is a bit of a disaster. Yuri hits them with the ultimate to deter them from going into this fight anymore. It's a 5v4, and Pensinet aren't going to take this one lightly, though.
Peace is still looking really confident. I mean, look at Yuri on the backline. Appy's going in.
Yuri looking for it. Appy has already committed with his ultimate. Unable to find the kill once again. I mean, he's finding these charms, Max, but it's just no follow-up.
Yeah, look how far ahead he is of the rest of his team. I mean, even if he does land a charm, who's going to follow up? The rest of the team are focused on zoning off Yuri as that shock blast is huge.
This time Peace is split apart, and this time Appy is punished for being far too extended. The bullet time to say, where are you going? Because you're running straight back to the fountain. A nice little pick off there from Chen to find a shot down onto the key carry of them all.
And in this game, you know, they haven't had the opportunity to go into that side and take his waves as a charm.
That was a charm, a thing of beauty. Appy really is trying to be the difference maker in this. So Balkan goes back in though. He doesn't care. He wanted to try and find value from the Gore Drink here. Tien, oh my god, on a one-man mission. He is a one-man army. But he's going to fall on down here, so incredibly low. The Ignite is not enough for lethal, but in goes Yuri with a two-man fear. The ultimate, the reset, the road, the collapse, the beats, the haymaker with the shield, which is rapidly expiring as the bullet time instantly discontinued. But it does not matter. Pensinet have found blood in the water, and they found Tien on the flank, hugging the alcove. He won't find much more than that one. The turnaround from Beats on a bit of a suicide mission. In he goes 1v4.
Charm potentially does land.
Oh, Everfrost, he's dead. Balkan's in trouble. Blast code. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. In goes Winter, and he says, I'll find redemption. Oh, he gets traded though. Chayan does take him down, but ultimately the prize and the spoils of war go away at Pence in this game. Soul Point has been confirmed. And Baron is there as well. A beautiful solar flare. And that's the only invitation that Yuri needed to go on through. They locked down 3 in the enemy blue sides. And now they're going to try and find this team fight afterwards. Predator, undeterred from this one, stands and delivers like a turret, waiting for the moment to unleash and rip apart that bullet time. It's not even
who are the ones taking the Baron, but it's the way it's going to be as Tien is caught out again.
He's stunned and he's locked in place and cops a full channel of that bullet time, and he tried to defend, but it just wasn't enough. Appy, with a heroic effort like he's done all series long, continues to find a pick.
You guys are the ones who have to engage.
Look at the minimap as it stands. Yes, Appy has to deploy. He has to make something happen. He tried to take out Balkan. He's down to 50%. The solar flare on top of one man's head. Tien goes in. He's just going to fall on down though. He's completely isolated from the rest of his team. Yuri jumps in as well. Looking to try and flex his pipe in this game. Cheon surviving by the skin of his teeth, but he's gone out of this fight, as are Peace's chances of pulling off the miracle reversal in a game number 2. The poke from the Jace with the Hextech Soul on top of everything. That alone was a 1v9, as they are going to find the ace and close out for a 2-0.
Yeah, very, very nice team fight from PGG, and speaks to their discipline as well, Skimmy. I mean, the fact that they didn't start the Elder Dragon, look how many minions are in the base. I don't think PGG even needed to come to this. The minions would just finish the job for them, but definitely a statement win from PGG, saying, you know, we didn't just get lucky in the first game, we really are the team that are going to take it to you in team fights, we're going to take it to you in these skirmishes, and we are going to out.
You can just kill them, and it might be another one of those cases as they tee themselves up for the flash charm into the hook. Where you going, son? That's first blood. And as Rogue one's away, in goes the team. They're going to collapse on towards Yuri and find it. The aggregate jugged across everybody. And that's a beautifully well-orchestrated dive. Yeah. He's going to get jumped upon as Rogue runs up. Instantly flash shield, grand entrance, knock up. Are they going to go for the kill? Cheon! Absolute madman! To have members in the area, they are certainly strong for it. Beats is going to get exhausted and charmed. The ultimate went out, but it actually has to go into Balcard instead. He's forced to flash away as that ult expires. And in comes Lisa, but collapse upon in the team fight as they've been caught running away straight into their side of the jungle. Beats is deleted. And that's all they need as Lisa's down to 30%. Yuri's teasing the idea of another kill. He lands the charm max.
Yeah,
oh my gosh. Certainly is. He's going in. They're so quick. Between the Shrilliers and the quickness, they really are just that. They're in and out like a flash.
At least he's going to have to use the kick, but I think he's dead.
He certainly is. Collapsed upon from every side and just checking with the... Certainly do. Flash is having to be respected. So much CC coming out of Zari. The Moonlight Vigil. It's a distant afterthought because he's already dead. Vengeance of their old roster. In goes Tien with a Hextech ultimatum, and as he's locked them all down, he's the only one to fall on down. Rogue jumps in with the grand entrance, and that's the biggest entrance that Pensnet will find into the upper bracket finals as they secure a fixture with the Chiefs. They're respawning, they're trying, but try as they might, they will not upset this series. Pensnet with the perfect 3-0.
And Skimmy, that